Hello. So,
Hello.
how you doing? Check out my haircut. It's looking nice. Shout out to Ferran for that. Avery got a new shirt.
Yeah.
Pretty stoked. I'm making this video because the other day I was talking to my brother, and he was asking about my whole trip, and he'd seen the videos, and he hadn't really gotten what exactly we were doing on this trip. We talked for about an hour, and I got everything across to him, and then I talked to my mom 2 minutes later, and she wanted to know what's up, and I realized do not want to talk to you for another hour. I don't have time for that. I don't have time to talk to everyone for an hour, so this is why we're making this video, is so then we can kind of tell everyone what's going on with us, because the videos don't really capture everything. They kind of just capture the fun moments, not really what exactly we're doing.
So, to start the video off, we're gonna teach you some Australian slang. So, we're having a big party tonight. Where do we get our alcohol?
The Bottle-O,
Which is?
the liquor store. And then the next morning, we wake up and we have some,
Brekkie!
which is,
Breakfast, but we say that in Canada too, so that one's not too special. Do you think you can mow my lawn?
too easy.
Awesome. Get to work.
So too easy is another Australian slang. It's actually very common from where we've been. It just means it's all good.
Yeah.
Can do.
One we heard the other day on the train, which we already knew about, is Arvo, which means afternoon. So, later this Arvo, Ryland's coming over to watch a movie.
Yeah.
But they don't say it like that. They say it a lot quicker, and it doesn't sound so silly.
And they also say mate a lot, as you guys probably know.
It's not like A in Canada where nobody really says it where we're from. People say mate all the time.
Very, very common. We haven't adapted to the slang yet, but we're working on it. Hey, mate?
Oh, what do you reckon? People don't really say, what do you think? They ask you, what do you reckon?
So first off, for the first week, it was all about mostly fun. We just got into Australia, we were in the process of getting jobs, and we're spending lots of money, and yeah, most of it's captured in the first video, actually. So we're gonna move away from that and just talk about past that more. So we came down with a company called Global Work and Travel, and they're a good company. They guarantee you a job wherever you go in Australia. They give you a phone.
Do they guarantee us a job?
We'll get to that in a minute. They guarantee you a phone or a SIM card, which we chose a SIM card. Has some prepaid stuff on it. Prepaid money. You pay them, obviously a fee. Everyone needs to make money. You give them your resume, then they find you a job, and they give you the first 5 nights in a hostel free. And then they guarantee you a job opportunity within those 5 days, or else they extend you for free at the hostel until they can get you a job opportunity, which obviously they make sure it doesn't happen. They also give you a ride from the airport, and when you're traveling, making your trip to Australia, they answer all those questions like you don't know. They help you with visas, everything, all those little things you wouldn't really think about. They help you with. So honestly, overall, I'm happy we came with them. Great company, but as you'll see in this video, there's some things that didn't work out so well as planned, but that's just gonna happen. That's the end of part 1. Check out part 2 for more on our jobs. Our first job opportunity was sales. I remember walking out of Global Work and Travel being so stoked. Avery and I were freaking out because we had this awesome opportunity. It was selling. I was trying to get people to donate to charities, but they kind of worded it as like, we're going to be marketing for charities, we're going to be helping, just doing whatever we can to help the charities, for the greater good, and that's what Avery and I are all about. And the pay was supposed to be upwards of $25 an hour, which they said was like one of the more higher paying jobs for sure they do. So we were super, super excited. We couldn't think of any negatives. The interview was a group interview, we found out, so we were really nervous because we never done anything like that before, but we knew we would kill it because we are positive people.
So, we we arrive in Brisbane, which is an hour and a half-ish tram ride from where we were staying in Surfers Paradise. And so we get there, and we have our GPS, and we're trying to figure out where we're going. And we're walking down the street that it's supposed to be on, and we don't see anything. It literally says we're at our destination, and we see nothing. So we go into this place, this travel place, and we're about to ask them, and then we look around the corner, and there's this sketchy door that says nothing about the company, but at the top of the door it has
the right number.
Yeah. So we open this door to this narrow, steep staircase. We go up the stairs, and there's a very questionable massage parlor. And then we look around the corner, and then there's this room with literally taped up posters with the company's name. And I'm pretty sure there was like a broken fish tank in the room.
Yeah, it was extremely grubby.
We go into the washroom before the interview to like freshen up because we just been on a train for an hour and a half. And there's somebody's toothbrush on the counter, and there's shampoo and conditioner in the shower. It's really disappointing.
Unprofessional. I don't know, it just kind of got us really sketched out about the job. So we started the interview, 8 other people showed up. The biggest part of the interview was we had to discuss with someone else. Obviously Avery and I couldn't be partners. And talk with them and then repeat back so that the group share like a presentation on about that person. So we talked for about 5 minutes, and then we gave a presentation. I thought Avery and I did really good. I was very surprised at how I did because my memory's not always so great, but it just kind of flowed, and I was really excited. Avery, we were really excited. We thought she'd get the job for sure because she had experience in telemarketing, recruiting volunteers, and all that type of thing. So we were really excited. We thought she'd get the job for sure. Me, on the other hand, I've only had a little bit of experience marketing, so I wasn't very confident. But I felt like I did really good in the interview, so I had a chance. Oh, one other person in the interview had
experience, and that's why we were so confident we would get it, because literally only one other person in the room had experience. So that added to our confidence.
Yeah, it did, but we felt like a lot of other people were more confident than us. Like they were less shy, more outgoing. So we weren't 100%. We weren't very certain, but we were pretty confident. So we were supposed to get a call the next day. That day before 4, I think it was, like the next 5 hours if we were gonna get the job.
We were stressing so hard because our phones were dying. We were trying to conserve the battery, but we were in Brisbane, somewhere we'd never been before.
It was so stressful.
Really stressful.
So, but we didn't get a call, and we didn't get a call the next week, but they said the next group of people will get a call. So we obviously didn't succeed. I don't know if I really wanted to succeed in the end, because I find we've looked at people now doing that job, and it looks terrible.
So bad.
What it actually is like standing outside supermarkets trying to get people to donate to charity, and there's just so many of them, and they just...
And like, would you want to donate to somebody standing outside of Save On with an iPad? No. Like, you're busy, you have your own life.
They kind of look pathetic, and they are standing in the heat, or maybe under the shade, but they're just standing all day, and no one's really giving them the time of the day, and it just looks like it sucks. So overall, looking back on it, I'm really glad we didn't get the job, and it's just so funny just how excited we were before.
Yeah, we were looking at places to live in Brisbane.
Oh, we were so excited.
Yeah.
And then going from that to just being glad we didn't get the job.
Utter disappointment at the interview.
At the interview, that's where it all started.
Anyways, next job.
That's the end of part 1. Check out part 2 for more on our jobs.